great work for you, made you a lot of money.
I do remember you also taking your goddamn time when it came to doing things right, but go ahead.
Yeah, I have a tendency to do that, but I'm better now. I've been to therapy.
Okay.
I would like to offer my hand in your line of business.
Dean, what is
Marlo,
this?
I just need a goddamn job, to be honest with you. Brother,
what's my line of business?
Oh, I knew he was gonna ask a question.
Entrepreneurship and money making jobs.
So you want me to give you a job at making a job for yourself?
No, I want to say that it's, you know, my money's starting to dwindle. I need a job now, you know? Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I mean, I was just on vacation for 2 weeks, fucking traveling. I don't really got work
any
right
job.
now. I'm just getting back into town right now. I mean, evaluated shit.
What about the loan?
The loan companies are out of business.
Fuck.
I can get you. You want a job as a mechanic? Huh? I could probably. I sold my shares to autos. I could probably make some calls. You want to be a mechanic, Dean?
No.
So you don't need work. You're looking for a handout. You're looking for.
No, I'm not looking. It's not.
You're looking for an opportunity handout. You ain't looking for a job.
I wanna. Listen. Did you think about the idea I gave you? Did you bring that up?
Didn't really. I couldn't really.
Did you Marloni in it? So
I couldn't. I'll be honest. I didn't. I couldn't. I tried to think about stuff. I just don't know if. I don't know if there's a space.
What about
for it
the
at this
same
time.
thing for the car?
Car insurance?
Yeah.
I think
that can work.
I mean, it could. I think that one could be workshopped a little better than the other, but at the same time, repair shops already do like budgets and stuff, which is kind of like the same thing.
Mm-hmm. But imagine if they don't have car insurance, the repair shop charges them an arm and a leg.
I think like in this city, because you know, insurance usually something you waste money on for the most part, right? Most people waste money on insurance because they don't ever need it. In this city, you need it 36 times a day. So it's hard. That's why I think it's hard to quantify it and hard to make it work for this type of city. I think the premise of it could work, but it would have to be workshop for.
Yeah, well,
I could have just ran that dude over, and that would have been my car insurance and that dude's health insurance right there. And that shit happens a million times a day here.
Yeah,
he is.
So to like say like, because some people repair a car 3 times a day, right? So I think just forcing a need on people that like forcing an expense on people that I think there just has to be a reason for it. If there's a reason and a need for it, I think like if there was because like for rich people, what's the like why do I get insurance?
Because at the end of the day, rich people crash their cars too.
Yeah, but I'm rich.
Yeah, but you'll be surprised when your $2.5 million car costs goddamn near 120K to fucking fix. I promise you will not be rich when it keeps happening if you don't have insurance.
Oh.
So insurance companies generally make money on people, you know, like I said, buying it and not using it, right? That's why insurance companies have so much money, right?
Right.
That's why in this city, how does it make sense for an insurance company? Why would they go into business in this city?
Because they still make money.
But they shouldn't, because they have to pay for all these expenses. Because you're inflating $120,000 from a repair, the insurance company still has to pay that.
But the thing is, everybody's gonna get insurance though, because they're gonna be scared.
Yeah, but everyone's gonna get insurance. Everyone's gonna use insurance. That's where it makes insurance not profitable, because people are gonna actually have to use it. So it's not like if you're going to inflate the price of my repair to 120,000, you can't just do it for me. You have to do it for the insurance company too.
No, because they're not under the premium. We don't give a fuck about them. If you're not paying that premium weekly, why the fuck do I give a fuck about
why does auto? I'm talking about autos. Like, why are they going to charge a person? Why do they care about insurance? Because now you're having to have the mechanic shops buy into insurance as well, not just people.
Because the mechanic shops profit. If they don't have the insurance that they pay us, right? And if we cut them in, if we cut them in also for revenue, not shares, they make money too. The mechanic shop makes the most money if they don't have insurance.
But they still make should still be making money. Like, how much does a repair cost with insurance to the insurance company? Because the insurance is going to pay that, right?
So
with
they're the ones
covering it.
Yeah. So with insurance, the repair cost, the typical, cool 3.
I'm just really confused. Chat, honestly, I'm really confused.
All right, but without insurance, it costs, I don't know, like 100K to maybe 150. Who knows?
So now it's just that. So now what you're explaining to me is the mechanic shops are just now turning into assholes, where now they're just gonna, because now it's the mechanic shops that are the issue, right? Because insurance isn't the issue. It's the mechanic shops are now charging you 120K.
Yeah, if you don't have insurance. But if you have insurance, you're not going to get charged.
Why are the mechanic shops doing that?
Because you don't have insurance on your car. So for the mechanic shops to fix your shit.
But they're fixing the car, right? Yeah. They're fixing it, and they're fixing it for a charge, for a fee.
Mm-hmm.
They, at the end of the day, they don't care if you have insurance or not. They care that they get paid. So why are the mechanics that have been working for a certain rate this whole time, why are they now charging 10, 20 times the amount or even more than that, 100 times the amount that it should be?
Because the parts aren't cheap anymore.
Okay, well, that's a whole industry shift. It's not just as simple as just doing the insurance side of things. That's a lot more moving parts that make it a lot more difficult to happen and to even sell in the first place, right?
Right.
And that's the issue. And I think it's just, I don't know if insurance is going to be the play in this kind of in this city.
That was the best. That's the best idea I had.
It is I mean, it's because it's not being done right. There's a lot of things that we can implement that aren't being done in the city. I think we just have to, kind of realize where we're at and see if it's something that is even if it's not like a need, if it's something that could be implemented and makes sense overall, and not really affect too much in the terms of, again, like mechanic shops right now, I can go to a mechanic shop and get a full repair for like $1,000. Why is it now 120,000? Like, there has to be a reason behind that. And just saying, well, parts just cost more. Do they? Are they like, is that something that's just gonna happen now? Like, I don't really feel like there's a rhyme or a reason to it that would, make sense. And I don't want to be the guy that's just like shitting on your idea. I want to be realistic with you, and I want to.
Worse than not worse. This is way better than what happened when I pitched the life insurance one to Cerberus at the Cerberus office with Dean Watson, Lang, and all of them there. And that was
life insurance is something too. It's just you got to figure out. I mean, motherfuckers don't like going to the hospital as is right now.
Mm-hmm.
They got to fucking pay, a bunch of shit too. I think that's a separate issue. Like, dealing with people bitching about change, like, that's one thing, but having the change mean something is where it goes. Like, if you have people bitching about change and there's no reason for the change, that's where you get issues, right? Because at the end of the day, people are gonna there's gonna be shell shock if something like that were to happen, where they not pay for something they never had to pay for before. There's always gonna be the shell shock,
right? But
if there's at least an explanation, if there's at least something backing it, other than, well, Dean just wanted to make money, you know what I mean? And a lot of these things, a lot of ideas are a lot easier to sell and pitch if it's not just kind of like a get rich quick scheme, right?
Right.
Like,
and that's all it is.
I mean, I've pitched, like, even though I have a bunch of shit, I've also pitched a bunch of shit that went nowhere, right?
Right.
Like I got fucking C-Cycle, I got U-Tunes, I got a bunch of companies that were ideas that could help the city and didn't really go anywhere. And those are ideas that I'm not even fucking getting rich off. You know what I mean?